Hello, it's me again, Grud Soap Monkey, back once again with another Letters of Sport video. It's that difficult episode of the series again, as we today take a look at the letter X. I have found not one, but two. There are two teams to talk about today, and they are Xelaju and Xinabajul. I've probably butchered the pronunciation of both of those, but they are both Guatemalan football teams. Of course, the first thing we have to do is zoom in on my flag. Zooms in on the flag. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zooms in. Here are the logos for both teams. On the left, sorry, I got a bit loud there. On the left, there is Xelaju, who are also nicknamed Los Chivos, which means the goats. So that explains what's going on with that one. They're also sometimes referred to as the Super Chivos, which to me sounds like when you manage to do something on the Xbox One or whatever, and not many people have done that. On the right-hand side is Xinabajul, a very striking yellow and green colour scheme. They have a less exciting name of El Equipo X, or the X Team, which is very fitting for this video. This is not exactly exciting or anything to do with the logo they've got there, because that's an ancient temple. So, as I said at the start of the video, both teams begin with the letter X, but their full names are much more complicated. Xelaju are actually called, and deep breath now for this, Club Social y Deportivo Xelaju Mario Camposeco. So the last bit of that has been added to the original name in honour of Mario Camposeco. He died, unfortunately, in a plane crash in 1951 while he was still actively club captain of the squad. Xinabajul's full name is just Deportivo Xinabajul, which is a little bit easier. Deportivo, in case you were wondering, is the Spanish word for sports or sporting, which is why they both have that word in their name. Both teams play in the Liga Nacional, which is the highest level of Guatemalan football, and they enjoy a relatively local rivalry because they're located just 60 miles away from each other in western Guatemala. In terms of performance, Xelaju are definitely the more successful of the two teams. They have won the championship 5 times. Each one of them is represented by the moons on the logo. You may notice that Xinabajul do not have any moons on their crest. The club was actually disbanded in 2012 after going into heavy debt and being unable to pay their players' salaries. A new club operating under the same name was founded weeks later and claims to have no affiliation with the previous incarnation. This gives me shades of Humberside Seahawks from the previous video I did on the letter H, I think, when they changed their names and all that kind of stuff. Because they're a new club, though, they had to start in Division 3 and work their way back up. They're now returned to the top flight since June of this year, having won their playoff matches. So that means Xelaju and Xinabajul will play each other this season. I've only found details of one player who has played for both clubs, and that is Fernando Patterson of Costa Rica. He's had a rather unremarkable career as a goalkeeper. He represented Costa Rica at international level just the once in 1993, but he previously played as a striker before he was a goalkeeper. So he's actually one of the few goalkeepers who has a goal-scoring record, which is kind of cool. But that's it. That's about all I have for you on the letter X today, and these two Guatemalan football teams. Apologies again to anyone who speaks Spanish better than me, which is pretty much everyone, because I've probably ruined the pronunciation of all the names I've used in that. But I also hope you learned something along the way as well. I will be back again next time for the letter Y. We've only got 2 videos left to go now, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.